Hey everybody, welcome in to Raven's House of Tarot. So today I wanted to do a reading on your person's hidden fantasies about you, because I don't know about you, I like a little bit of spicy content. I'm going to pull this in closer so that you guys can see each stone, but for the cards we have pile 1, open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. For pile 2, we have beauty, grace, charming, kind-hearted. And for pile 3, we have chemistry, attraction, and spark. So let me pull this in a little bit closer so you guys can get a good view on the stones. Take as much time as you need to choose. And we're going to go to pile 1. I'll see you in your reading, pile 1. Hey, pile 2, welcome to your reading. So we are looking at your person's hidden fantasies about you. And right off the bat for you guys, what I get is that you are incredibly beautiful. This person sees you as stunning and they feel like you are out of their league. You have this aura about you that is captivating, that is magnifying, that is charismatic. And to top it off, you are kind-hearted, which is just it's a plus. It's a plus. Okay, so what are pile 2's person's hidden fantasies about pile 2? I feel like your beauty turns them on when they just look at you. When they're just looking at you, they're automatically turned on. What are pile 2's fantasies about pile 2? What are pile 2's person's fantasies about pile 2? Okay, so another card wanted to come out about this person being in a connection and being in a relationship already. So, geez, it feels like this person is tied up and dealing with a situation from what I'm hearing is their past that maybe they're trying to release, and you are coming into this person's mind constantly, and they're daydreaming about you. They are thinking about you when they're, oh gosh, I don't want to say this, but they are thinking about doing things with you while they're doing it with their other person. What are pile 2's person's fantasies about pile 2? Our mission is unconditional love. Clearing our programming is a necessary part of opening our hearts. So to me, what that feels like is that you have, not only are you authentic, and not only, this came out in pile 1, this is what I'm hearing, you're authentic to who you are, you're charismatic, and you give love freely, and they see that about you, and they want that from you. They want to experience that from you, and I feel like the situation that they're in right now, they are not receiving that, and so they go into these daydreams and even have intimate dreams when they're sleeping about you, giving them the love that they're desiring. Okay, what are pile 2's person's fantasies about pile 2? Queen of Wands. There's that charismatic card again. It almost feels like you're kind of coming off like with fire sign energy, where you attract a lot of people. You're passionate, you're caring, you're loving, you're inspiring. What are pile two's hidden fantasies about? What are pile two's person's hidden fantasies about pile two? What are pile two's person's hidden fantasies about pile two? Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is about little bits in love. So I feel what I'm hearing is like leading someone on. So you're very flirtatious. You flirt with this person and you kind of give them little hints and you keep them on the edge of their seat. And by keeping them on the edge of their seat, it kind of gets them going, because they're like, was she like, what were they just flirting with me? Were they just dropping hints? Is what I'm hearing about certain things, and that keeps them on the edge of their toes, and they really, really like that. What are pile two's person's hidden desires about pile two? Gosh, you are just so captivating, beautiful. Star card. Wish fulfillment, healing. You got this healing energy about you. But I also feel that you have this seductive energy about you. What I'm hearing and seeing is that there's something in your eyes. There's something in your eyes that when you're looking at them, it's almost as if you, in your eyes, are showing the display of fantasies within your eyes. So the best way I can describe it is having this air of innocence, but also naughtiness at the same time. Like when you look at someone, it's like, I'm innocent, but I want you to ravish me. I want you to take control of me. I want you to dominate me. And it's almost like this air of submissiveness. And this really gets your person going. So what I'm seeing is, if like you're around them, let's say that like you're biting your lip and smiling in a very shy but seductive way. And your person, when they're looking at you, they are noticing your micro expressions, and they're loving every micro expression you're giving them. What are pile two's person's hidden fantasies about pile two? They are fantasizing about taking trips with you. What are pile two's person's? Some of that could be, ooh, we have the mountain and the woman. What I'm feeling is that, you know, when you get into a heated argument, you are upset at each other, but the sexual chemistry is so strong. This feels like they're fantasizing about the makeup sex that could be happening between the two of you if you guys were to be getting in an argument, because you are the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is passion. She is desire, right? So when things are heated between the two of you, they're fantasizing about that makeup sex that could happen between the two of you. What are pile two's person's hidden fantasies about pile two? Official person. What are pile two's hidden fantasies about pile two? Ooh, imprisonment wanted to come out. So I feel like some of these hidden fantasies are about bondage, where you have a dominant and a submissive, where you are the submissive and they are the dominant. And I'm hearing switch. For some of you guys, could be switches. So some of you guys could end up being the dominant one, because like I said, we have you here, but we also have the Queen of Wands, and she's not always submissive. That Queen of Wands is not always submissive. I'm also seeing with that Star card, this person fantasizing about the healing that you could bring them, about how the intimate times with you could just be soul healing. Healing timelines, orgasms, healing orgasms. What are pile two's person's secret fantasies and hidden fantasies about pile two? This is a card about time. What are pile two's person's secret fantasies and hidden fantasies about pile two? This person does like heated arguments. Yeah, it's almost a situation where being in the bedroom is going to bring them alive. So I feel like maybe the situation that they're dealing with, if they don't have to be involved, but if they are involved with someone else, it's like dead in the bedroom. What are pile two's person's hidden fantasies about pile two? What are pile two's person's hidden fantasies about pile two? The Lovers, intimacy. This person, their fantasy is to get intimate with you, is to bond with you. What I'm hearing also is their fantasy is to fight with you. Like I said, to fight with you and have passionate disagreements and have passionate makeup sex. What are pile two? Your beauty is captivating to them. You are almost like a seductress. With this beauty and this Queen of Wands, there's just so much fire energy about you. You're a little bit feisty too, but you're charming. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available for you. Follow the faith. This person is imagining being with you. They are imagining having a relationship with you. Okay. So, have you guys ever heard the song Desire by Meg Myers? This is what I'm hearing. Desire, I want you. They're hungry. They're hungry for you. I hunger. Okay, so you have a little bit of depth to you. Maybe not a little bit, probably a lot of it. When they look into your eyes, it's a deep... It's like you have this deepness about you, and I think they're very curious about that as well. Maybe when they talk to you, you have such awareness. I'm also hearing that a lot of you guys like to have fun. You like to experience new things, and that is something that also captivates them, because they know that they could have these experiences. What I'm hearing is that your person that you're watching this reading for has these experiences and desires that they are not being able to play out in the bedroom with their significant other if they're in a relationship right now. And because you have this depth, you have this open mind, you have this, you're not a prude. You're not a prude, and they see that. And so they fantasize about all the things that they could be doing with you because you're not a prude. And that it's almost like your sexual energy matches their sexual energy, and that is getting them going. It's almost like this innate knowing deep down that you are about sexually what they are about. All right, pile 2. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Okay, bye. Hey, pile 1. Thanks for joining me today. Welcome in. So, right off the bat, what I'm getting with your person's hidden fantasies about you, it feels to me as if you are someone who is empathetic. You're most likely sitting in your divine feminine energy where you are open to receiving. You have an open heart. You're vulnerable. And this person, when they see that, this is something that really attracts them. This is something that really gets them going and turns them on. It feels almost as if you're authentic. Your authenticity is shocking to this person, and it's almost like they have been going through life. They see people who are not authentic to who they are, who are always wearing a mask, and you're completely different from that. You have this open heart. You're receptive to love. You're open to love. And even if you have gone through so much in life, you still have this receptivity to receiving and giving love. And you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable with your feelings. You're vulnerable with your emotions. And this really attracts this person. Okay, so what deck do I want to use? I think I want to get these. They are... Okay, let's see. What is it that... What hidden fantasies? Ooh, okay. Yeah, see, you carry a lot of divine feminine energy. The same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is like a catalyst to our union, which needs to allow this energy to work its magic. So you're just someone who is open. You're someone who, they see that you get a lot of attention. And what I'm hearing is that although that kind of triggers them, they also like it. It's almost like you're this hidden gem. You're this hidden desires. You are almost like everyone's, no, I don't even want to say secret, because it's not a secret. It's like everyone desires you. A lot of people desire you, and they see that, and although it triggers them, they also like that, because they know that if you guys were to end up in a relationship together, that a lot of people would be kind of eyeballing you. Like you would be eye candy, and these basically kind of like if this person was to like have you on their arm and so many people were eyeballing you, they would really love that. Especially if they had you, they would really love that, because it's almost like, look, I got this beautiful person on my arm who cares about me, who loves me, and no one else has them. No one else has anything like this, and that kind of makes them feel special inside. What is it that pile 1's person is desiring about pile 1? What are the secret fantasies that pile 1's person is having about them? What are the secret fantasies that pile 1 is having about pile 1? What are the secret fantasies that pile 1 is having? intention. This journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons, and that is patience. So, patience is a virtue. I'm sorry. That was really cliche. It feels as if you've had to have a lot of patience with this person, and it almost feels as if this person has never experienced that as well. Maybe in their childhood, the patience, like their parents have never had patience with them, and so they know that they're not easy to deal with, and you being patient with them has really it's just, I'm feeling like a lot of desire, a lot of want, and it's almost like, okay, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but it's almost like where you meet someone who shows you that there are people who are different, that shows you that there are people who are actually authentic to themselves, who shows you that there are people who love you unconditionally and want nothing but the best for you. And these are what you're showing this person. And the more that you show this part of yourself, the more that they have like these fantasies, right? Like it's almost like the connection. If you think about demisexuals are people on the asexual spectrum who are only sexually attracted to people based off of connection. And so they are connecting to you on a level that they've never connected with anyone else, and that is building their attraction towards you and building their fantasies towards you. Okay, so what fantasies are hidden? What hidden fantasies does this person have about desire? Pile one. Oh my gosh, no joke, this is funny. Fantasies almost wanted to come out. Daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. What are the hidden fantasies that pile one's person has about pile one? What are some of the hidden fantasies that pile one's person? What are some of the fantasies that pile one's person is having about pile one? Exhaustion. So since we're doing hidden fantasies, I feel like this person, in regards to exhaustion, that fantasy card wanted to come out, and this exhaustion card wanted to come out. So what I'm feeling is this person is really in their head having daydreams about you. But I want to know what these daydreams are about. What are some of these daydreams about? What are some of these daydreams about? Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. Yeah, this feels almost very demisexual relationship. It feels that this person's hidden fantasies revolve around love. This person's hidden fantasies revolve around intimacy, intimate moments. I'm talking about like you guys cuddle up on the couch watching movies, you guys laying in each other's arms listening to music, you guys spending like romantic weekends together, you guys traveling together in intimate spaces. So any intimate spaces that you guys can be in, this person is fantasizing about all of that. So they're fantasizing about the intense love that they're feeling for you. They're fantasizing about relationships with you and being in very intimate spaces with you. Okay, let's use this deck. What are pile one's person's hidden fantasies about pile one? They like that there's this kind of air of risqueness about you. Like you know when you have so much desire for someone and you can't keep your hands off of them. This is what they're also feeling, is that it comes with like a little bit of a risk. Maybe this connection is unconventional, or maybe this connection is going to make a lot of people jealous. And so there's also the sense of, if you guys were out and about, it's almost like you guys can't keep your hands off of each other and might have to end up going somewhere private just to touch each other. And so they're really liking that idea. They're really thinking about that idea, and that is really turning them on. What are pile one's person's hidden fantasies about pile one? This is getting good. What are pile one's? Okay, so another thing we have is this person not knowing where you begin and where they end. And it's almost like bonding at a deeper level, bonding at a soul level, bonding at a core level, where you can't tell who is who. It's almost like you guys are merging, right? Merging together. What are pile? Okay. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. So I think that you have shown this person that you want only them. And they like that. They love that. They're your number one. They're your number one fan. You're their number one fan? You're their number one fan. Like, they come first in with you. I have lovers at the bottom of the deck. Once again, that's about intimacy, right? Once again, that is about 1111 on the deck. That this person and you are kind of like, if you were to be together, you would merge. Look at this 10 of Cups. Look at how they are intertwined. That is what I'm seeing with this person and their hidden fantasies, is that they want to merge with you. They want to intertwine with you. They want nothing more than just to be like constantly on each other, touching each other, in each other, within each other. What are pile one's person's hidden fantasies about pile one? Oh, she's naked. So I'm going to try to cover her a little bit because YouTube will get mad. To me, what this feels like is that you guys are doing the deed in every location imaginable, every place that you guys end up. Once again, like I said, like you guys can't keep each other's hands off of each other. You guys are, making out here and there, touching each other there and there. Even if you're like at a library, you're going in, in a more private, secure place and kissing each other and loving each other and touching each other out in public. Okay, what other deck do I want to use? What are pile one's person's hidden fantasies about pile one? Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being your true self that you can be true to others. They love your authenticity. Like, you don't hide who you are. And because of that, it just really attracts this person. Okay, so let's sum this up. Pile one. You have your person who is fantasizing about how risque you guys are, about how risque you can be. And I think that they see that. I think that they feel that within themselves. Even maybe you guys have been risque. Maybe you guys have been out in public or out eating dinner or out, at a institution, and you've had to sneak away because you just couldn't keep your hands off of each other. You couldn't stand the distance. You know how there's this code where you're supposed to remain like a certain distance out in public because people don't like PDA, but that's why you guys sneak away, or this is what they're hoping you guys will do, is sneak away. Even if you're in a room together and you're apart, the both of you, I feel, are sending each other energy of fantasizing about one another. But ultimately, it looks like this person, they want to merge with you. They want to intertwine with you. Okay, pile one. Thank you so much for allowing me to do your reading. That got a little bit spicy, and I like it. So I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye. I love you guys. Hey, pile three. Welcome to your reading. So right off the bat, what I'm getting here is that there is so much sexual tension between the two of you. There is a lot of attraction, there's a spark, there's butterflies, there's passion, and it feels intense. There's a lot of desire here. Okay, what are pile three's person's not intentions? Obviously, they have some intentions with you. What are pile three's person's secret fantasies about pile three? What are pile three's person's secret fantasies about pile three? Somebody's hot and bothered. I close my eyes and imagine you're here with me. It feels so real. I'm beginning to understand this. This is what it means to be in the 5D with you. So this person's already dreaming about you. This person, what I'm seeing is that when they lay in bed, they think about you touching them and them touching you. They think about their hands running over your body and you running your hands over their body. If you guys have kissed, if you guys have had any moments of intimacy, they are replaying those moments over and over and over again. I'm getting a little bit of an obsession and a drive to be with you. What are pile three's person's hidden fantasies about pile three? It's a lot of cards. What are pile three's person's hidden fantasies about pile three? I need to move slowly with this, but I trust that I'm moving even when it seems that I'm not. What are pile three's person's hidden fantasies? Okay. I miss you. Let's both stop running away. So this might be too intense for them, so they end up running. But it's when you guys are not around each other, they're thinking about you. They're thinking about the energy. What are pile? Okay. Ace of Wands. What the? We also have Temperance, which is the alchemy card. So What I'm feeling and what I'm hearing is that this person is fantasizing about having those intimate moments with you. They're fantasizing about giving and receiving in the department. They want to give to you what you give to them. They want to make you feel the way that they're feeling about you. What are pile three's person's fantasies about pile three? What are pile three's person's fantasies about pile three? If you're giving them pleasure, they want to pleasure you. What are pile three's person about? What are pile three's fantasies? What are pile three's person's fantasies about pile three? Yeah, it's all about balance. So giving and receiving orgasms, giving and receiving kisses, giving and receiving pleasure. What are pile three's person's fantasies about pile three? What are pile three's person's fantasies about pile three? This is interesting because I have the Seven of Swords. I'm going to clarify that. What are pile three's person? I got an idea, but I'm going to clarify that. What are pile three's person's fantasies about pile three? Okay, so this person likes a little bit of tit for tat. What I mean by that is that this person likes a little bit of drama. So they are fantasizing kind of what they call, I don't want to use that word because I don't want YouTube to be like, it's like where you catch them in a sneaky act, right? You catch them in a sneaky act and kind of ridicule them, and they like a little bit of drama where you're pretending where you're not interested in them, but you really are. So almost like there's this fantasy where so I'm getting like maybe they like the chase, right? Where you're pretending like you're playing hard to get, and you're just like, I'm not interested. You're going to have to do harder than that. And so they like a little bit of that energy. They like a little bit of, I'm going to get caught doing, sneaky things. And you're going to like reprimand them for that. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords as a desire. Knight of Wands. Yeah, so it almost feels like this energy of playing hot and cold. Like, oh, I'm interested in you. Oh, I'm not interested in you. I'm also hearing that this person likes to discover. Like, they like to discover your filthy behaviors. your filthiness, your naughtiness. This person wants to discover your naughtiness. They don't want to know right off the bat. They want to be able to discover that. What are pile three's person's hidden fantasies about pile three? Yeah, so here we have the cross with the house. So this is a burden with stability. They like a little unstable environment when it comes to romance. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Gossip Girl, where Chuck and Blair's connection, that is the kind of connection that they like. They kind of like a little bit of unstableness in the connection, because it brings this sense of mystery. It brings this sense of unpredictability. And so with Chuck and Blair, what they would always do, right, is that like he would walk in on her, or she would walk in on him, engaging with other people, and there would be this sense of jealousy and upsetness, and they would play out the scene where she would be always the winner of getting him, like, no, sorry girl, it's your loss, I came into the picture now. So this is kind of like what this feels like, is that there is a sense of playing kind of head games, this sense of acting like I'm not interested, or this sense of acting like, oh, I just caught you in some kind of moment with someone else, but if I come in, I'm going to be able to swoop you off your feet, because I am the one. It is me. It is always me. What are pile three's person's hidden fantasies here? So this is exactly it. Like, the false person, the Four of Cups, is like pretending like I'm not the one, pretending that, like, you know, you're not the one for me, but in reality you both know they are the one for you. What are pile three's person's hidden fantasies about pile three? There's a little, they like a little bit of a toxicity. Wow, this person kind of, I don't want to say they seem like a masochist, but there's a little, yeah, they like a little toxicity. What are pile three's person's hidden fantasies about pile three? Apology. That's, again, that goes along with that, like, back and forth, that, you know, I'm sorry that you caught me doing this. I'll promise I'll be good. Only you. You're the only one for me, I promise. Like, just this, like, mind games. What are pile two's person's hidden fantasies about pile two? Page of Cups, like I said, that's that energy. So pile two got this, where it's the energy of giving a little at a time. But it's not like the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups or the Knight of Cups. It's just like little exits here. So it feels like this person really likes an energy where you guys are kind of playing mind games, like, I'm not interested in you, I don't want you, but then they end up with somebody else, and then you're like, no, I actually do want you, you know, I was just pretending that I didn't want you. But it's all kind of like, I want to say a game, I guess. It's all playful energy, like Chuck and Blair from Gossip Girl. So, you know, with chemistry, right, with sexual tension, you guys are always on the edge of the seat. That's what it feels like this person fantasizes about, always being on the edge of their seat when it comes to you. Not knowing if they're fully yours, but intuitively knowing that they are fully yours. But by your actions and their actions, it's almost like this sense of, am I really theirs? Am I, you know, are we together or are we not together? Are we going to have sex or are we not going to have sex? Are we going to, you know, do they love me or do they not love me? This is what this person here loves and is fantasizing about. That's very interesting. Are they interested in me or are they not interested in me? What are pile three's person's fantasies about pile three? Yeah, see, this is the single card. Like the card about being single. Are we together or are we not together? It's almost like they like to be led on. They like to be led on. This is what they're fantasizing about. They're fantasizing about being led on. They're fantasizing about not knowing whether they're got used by you. They're fantasizing about not knowing if they're the only one. They're fantasizing about not knowing whether you guys are going to have sex or not. They're fantasizing about not knowing whether you guys are going to kiss or not. They're fantasizing about not knowing if they're the only one for you. There is a term for this. All right, pile three. I hope that helps. Thank you for joining me today. This was a really fun reading. I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Okay, bye.